Hello. Might help if I bring my microphone closer. We're back. Bit of a more interesting night tonight. Couple things. One, I completely fucked my sleep schedule. So it's up in the air on how long this stream will go. I don't know if we'll go 9 hours like yesterday, but we'll see. But I was thinking, what's something that's kind of fun to do that I didn't really like. I don't really have to choose a game because the game that I wanted to do like roll into Fallout New Vegas for a little bit. I don't have the physical game here, and because now I can stream on my PlayStation 3. I got the little HDMI switch to fuck with the HDCP. But I don't have Fallout New Vegas here, and you can't buy Fallout New Vegas on the PlayStation Store. And you might be thinking, oh well, you have PlayStation Plus. You can stream it on your PlayStation 5, which is true. It's very true. But the only problem there is that then I don't get the DLC. The DLC is not possible when you're when you're streaming. And they didn't put the Ultimate Edition of Fallout New Vegas onto PlayStation Plus. They brought just the base version. And I want to go for the 100% for the Fallout games, not just the platinum. Though I could, realistically. So have to work that out. But the better idea that came to mind was, I mean, we were talking about PSN profiles quite a lot last night. So I was trying to figure out a game, and I was like, oh, well, let's look at what games like I'm just missing trophies in could really work on. And I realized that is extremely specific. While looking into that, oh, there's a trophy advisor for PSN profiles. So it tells you like, oh, hey, these are trophies that you could go after, and that it's sorted into like most common to least common. And here's a bunch that you just don't have. So we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna use the lovely feature of Trophy Advisor to go after trophies that I haven't gotten, that I should have gotten already. And I'm gonna focus on on one game at a time on the page, because especially in the early part with like the most common to get, it would go, and it'll probably go like this even throughout pages. It'll go one game, a different game, the same game, different game, one of the previous games, different game, one of the previous games. It's just shuffled around. So I'm just gonna look throughout the entire page that I'm able to see, and be like, okay, that game, we're gonna go for that one next. I don't know how well this will all work out, honestly. There's probably gonna be, there's gonna be a couple that I'm gonna skip around just because they're games that if I start, then I'm not going to want to stop until the very end. Like the Ace Attorney Investigations. Obviously, I mean, I didn't complete the first episode, and it has an 85% completion rate. Um, but if I play that, I'm just gonna want to play through the entire thing, and if I do that, that's the entire night. So we're not gonna do that. Um, and then there's some games that aren't downloaded, and I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for those to download. Uh, so we'll skip around. But yeah, there's a couple games that are on here that should be interesting to look for trophies for. The first one we're gonna start off with, I'm not even sure how we're gonna get them. That one won't be too hard because we'll just use AI. This one is finalizing its download, so I don't feel as iffy waiting for it to download. But we're gonna be starting out with kind of a more classic game, a very well known game though, that involves a sport that I don't give a shit about, and cars. And on the first page, there are 3 trophies. So just about every trophy that I don't have, or that's on this first page, is between 81% completion rate and 88% completion rate. So it's like pretty high on the completion rate that I've just never fucking touched. And there is a couple games that have a lot here, which I shouldn't be surprised about. Um, I said that the game was finalizing its update. It has been stuck at the same percentage. Like, it's going up in how long until it's finished. I'm going to pause it and then resume it. I don't know why it just randomly decided, yeah, no, I'm done working now. Like, hold up. This is your job. There we go. Now it's going up again. All right. Should be about a minute. But let me gonna let me do this. Boom. There we go. So it's done. Um, the trophy advisor. Third little tab on this little thing right here. I'm just hovering over my rank right now. So I mean, there's tons of fun things to PSN profiles. There's your profile, which shows a general overview of your games. trophy log that shows, oh, this is when you got these trophies, and like, Jesus, I play like 4 games. We'll talk about the trophy advisor last. Stats, which I've probably looked at 1,000 times in the last month. Shows you your game rank. So like, the game rank is based off of like, so it's based off of average completion of the game for people on PSN profiles. So if you get like half the trophies, but most people have, or it's based off points, but not the point. We'll talk about the points in a second. But most people have like 10% of the trophies. You're gonna be high, and like it'll be like a B instead of an E or a D. But if most people have like 90%, or it's a platinum game, you could get to 50%, and it could still be an E or a D. That's just how it is. And then average completion rate. My average is sitting at fucking 17.96%. The average rarity of all your trophies, mine is very obviously common. All that kind of fun stuff on under the stats screen. Level history doesn't really matter that much unless you actually care about your PlayStation level, which I guess some people do. And then forum profile, if you actually use the forums. I don't. But trophy advisor, that's the main focus today. Like I said, tells you from most common all the way down to least common. And I have a lot of least common type games, I think, or trophies. So that's at least 5, 6. Okay, so there's about 7 pages of trophies that are under my goal for this year of getting underneath 5% for a couple trophies. So that's pretty solid, I would say. I did want ones under like either 5% or 1%. Haven't decided yet. If I go for the 1%, then I basically have to go for the long dark. The long dark and XCOM, and going for the platinum for XCOM 2, which yeah, I don't think I'm that good at XCOM 2. I'll be honest. So it's mainly going to be focusing on the long dark if I want to get anything under a 1%, which it can be hard. It can be very hard. I think the long darks, yeah, it's a 6 out of 10, but it takes 200 hours. So that's a time sink, to say the least. But none of that matters right now. What matters is the most common that I haven't touched. Oh, whoop. I didn't even realize that was still showing. So I'm gonna have the trophy advisor up, and I'm gonna just go through the games. So the main focus is probably just gonna be going after, at least as far as I know so far, Rocket League, some Spider-Man, because I have a lot of Spider-Man on here. I think there's only 3 Rocket Leagues on the first page. Probably the Garfield Lasagna Party game. Vampire Survivors is probably going to be making its appearance. So yeah, it's just gonna be fun little night of just following the trophy advisor for however long I'd go. But that being said, hey, let's get some fucking Rocket League going. You are online. Sign my life away. Okay, that's extremely lucky. I was worried about that one because I was pretty sure everything was just gonna be. So the pick me up is collect 5 items. In the old Rocket League, it would like you would get that pretty easily. It'd just be um you just play the game and it'll unlock naturally. But now I think everything is just locked behind what's the F for? Is that for that F looks like Fortnite, and I have a very strong feeling. Yep, buying this item will also make it available in Fortnite. I forgot that they were kind of connected now. But yeah, everything's kind of locked behind paywalls now. So I was worried about that one. I was like, I don't want to have to pay to fucking get this trophy. But hey, the real thing that I was gonna do was we need to customize something in a slot. There we go. And then the only other one that's on this front page, I didn't think it was gonna be this quick. Is win a game without giving up a single goal. They added a lot more than I. What the fuck? But this one is just win a game without giving up a single goal. I'm almost sure that it is not difficult against a beginner. A beginner bot, I guess. At this point, I'm not really going for. I only had to get the one. There's one issue. I fucking suck. That's something that we have to take into. Ah, damn. Ah. Whee! Ah, that's gonna hit the fucking top. Ah, shit. I think that's gonna go in. Bro, I'm fucking trash. On my old account, I had the platinum on this, so I have not played this since I had the since I got the platinum on PlayStation 4, and that was probably a month after it came out. Whee! There we go. Got to get back in the groove. Ah, that wasn't in the groove. That was dog shit. Ah! I'm about as bad as the beginner bot. Shoot it over my goal so it can't fucking go in. Yeah, that was fucking smart. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I'm dog shit at Rocket League. Used to be good back when uh I played it all the time with a bunch of my friends. But then like I said, I barely played it. Whoopsies. Put it into this fucking stratosphere. I don't know why I thought that would work. Aw. Go in. Oh, yeah, meant to do that. Let's go. I wonder if I can just mercy rule this. Nah, I don't have to keep going. Is there a mercy rule in Rocket League? I genuinely don't know. I feel like 10 should be mercy rule. I guess not. That might hit the top. Oh, hey, it went in. That didn't go in.